ladies, I promised you guys a solution this week to, the extinction of the black housewife and how that can be stopped. That can be stopped. Now, you have to do things a little differently. You're going to have to do things differently. You just can't keep doing the same things you're doing that aren't working. And what good is it to just give up on relationships because you done had your heart broken a couple times? Does that mean that's the end of your life? It's not. Life is about relationships. It's about making memories with people. That's what it's about. So the solution to that, and if you ladies want to be with a man, a decent man, and a man that you can respect and admire, you guys are going to have to do things differently. You have to give men what they want. Because Maria will give them what they want. Susan will give them what they want. Chi-Ling, she going to give them what they want. You all know what those women do differently from you and why you stand out as the women who are the least married in the United States. You know they're submissive. You have to submit, ladies. You have to submit because a man is a necessity, and all the numbers show that. The community is going to never move forward. Never. With single mothers raising our children. It's just not going to happen. There has to be men involved. Now, I ain't talking about having the kids. A lot of y'all get pregnant because y'all just out here fucking. But you should look at yourself a little more precious than that. A little more precious than that, honestly. Because once 30, 40 guys is up in you, ain't no more preciousness to you. You damaged goods. You don't even know how to be in a relationship because you done been through so many guys. Relationships at work, they never were something easy. What's easy is you bitches getting on OnlyFans. That's what's easy. That's easy. You can go in there and show your asshole for $4.99 a month. You can do that. Easy. Relationships are hard. But OnlyFans only going to last for so long. Relationships can last a lifetime. If you do it right. Now, a lot of y'all, your younger years, you was out here promiscuous and doing all kind of stuff with all kind of people. And now you're ready to settle down. Well, how do you get that man? I wanted to give you guys a solution. Submission. Submission is the solution. This is what men want. We want feminine ladies. You can't get treated like a lady if you don't present yourself as a lady. See, it could be 4 of y'all out, and 3 of them is hoes. Well, how am I going to know the 4th girl ain't a hoe? Because you with 3 hoes and all of y'all look like hoes. Y'all all wearing the same uniform. Fake eyelashes, fake ass hair, fake nails, tight ass clothes, revealing clothes. How am I going to know who ain't the hoe? But 1 out of 4 black women are getting married. 4 women are walking up the street, 3 of them is hoes, 1 ain't. How do I know the difference? So when the black housewife is going extinct, this is because the good women are mixing in with the hoes. Now, don't get me wrong, we love hoes. We love hoes. All men love hoes. I'm going to tell you that right now. It ain't no man that don't love your whole ass if you're a hoe. We do. We like to get our rocks off. We men. That's what that's about. So we need hoes. But when we want to have children, when we want to settle down, when we want to devote everything to somebody, we need a lady. We need a lady. And you know and I know, most black women are not ladies. They're very masculine. Very masculine. Now, I understand that's because you want to say I have to struggle and fight and to make my way in this world. No, you don't. No, you don't. You submit to the right man, you ain't got to do nothing. Can't no man do that. Can't no man do that. You submit to the right man, you ain't got to work a day in your life. Not a day. But that's a bad thing to you guys, to depend on a man. Now, maybe that's because you don't know how to pick a man. Maybe you picking men that you cannot depend on. How come every other race can pick a man that they can depend on, and y'all can't? That don't make no sense. Is it maybe because y'all fucking the same 20% of guys and ignoring the other 80%? Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why you think black men are cheaters. They only cheat at 27% clip. Black women cheat at 24%. So that's 1 out of 4, either way. So it ain't that black men are cheaters, or that they all ain't shit because 61% are in the middle class, or they all got baby mamas because 51% is single and child, 53% single and childless. So all these excuses you make up in your head on why you can't depend on a man or submit to a man, it's something you just made up in your head. The numbers show different. And by not submitting to a man, not becoming a lady, not getting fit, not being feminine, you end up with the life that you got now. Gunshots and sirens going off every goddamn day in the neighborhood. Kids ain't shit. In gangs, selling pussy, selling dope, robbing people, breaking their house. You did the best you could do. But if you going to work for 8 to 10 hours a day, who raising your kid? Who raising your kid? In all honesty, all you boss bitches work too much to raise your kids. You can't raise your kids. It's impossible if you're a boss bitch. Impossible. You with your kid 3-4 hours a day, from dinner till the time they go to sleep. So who raising them? Who raising them? The streets? The babysitter? Your mama who raised you? You a single mama and your mama raising you, your kid. What you think your kid gonna be? If it's a female, it's gonna be a single mama. If it's a male, it's probably gonna be worse. Probably gonna be worse. 75% of those children turn out to be degenerates, junkies, prostitutes, robbers, murderers, rapists. This is what the numbers are showing. Fatherless homes is the biggest contributor to the crime in America, in this country. It's the biggest contributor, fatherless homes. So if you say you love your kids, but you can't stand your man, how does that work? If you're willing to raise your kids without a male father figure in their life, preferably their father, what do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen? Lady, the solution is submit. A man is a necessity. Two income households is really the only thing going to hold it together. You working 10 hours, 12 hours a day, leaving your kids in other people's hands, that ain't helping. That ain't helping you or the community. It's not. Because three out of 4 of those kids are turning out fucked up to society. And it puts the whole black community in a negative light. So I understand if you don't want to be married, you don't want to have kids, that's fine. Nobody's mad at you for that. Nobody's mad at you for that. We need pleasure girls in the community. We do. We need them. We need girls that want to do nothing but get fucked on. We need that. But the black housewife is going to go extinct. She's going to go extinct if you ladies don't change what you're doing. If you don't put your mind to like, hey, I don't want to end up 70 years old, going to the Dollar Tree, getting mad because they made shit $1.25, eating fucking cat food. Eating cat food. Trying to live off Social Security, which if it's even around when you qualify, if it's even around, ain't enough money for you to live on. They give you $1,500 a month. Where you gonna live? Can't nobody come visit you in that neighborhood that you can afford. What you gonna eat? Over half of black American women do not have enough money to retire on. That's a fact. That's a fact. Over half. You're not going to be able to get no man when you're 55, 60. You got to secure your man when you still got the ability to do that. Because when you age, you're going to lose the ability. You are. You're just not going to have the options that you got now. Now, if you take and exploring those options and don't know how to pick a man, then you're just part of the problem. You're part of the problem. But we need pleasure girls. We do. We need dumb ass women who don't know how to pick men. We need y'all. Because the niggas that ain't shit gotta fuck somebody. And for some reason, some of y'all, that's all y'all find, niggas that ain't shit. But if you want to change, if you want to be treated like a lady, you have to look like a lady. You have to present yourself as a lady. Ladies attract gentlemen. Hoes attract everybody. They attract everybody. Gentlemen fuck hoes. Regular dudes fuck hoes. Pimps, assholes, punk hoes. They attract everybody. But ladies attract gentlemen. Non-gentlemen don't feel like they qualify. And when men don't qualify, we go to where we qualify. That's how come a lot of you fat bitches got men now. That's just why. Because that nigga, that's all he qualified for is you. And you saying he ain't shit. You saying he ain't shit. Not the world. The world knew it. He wasn't shit when you got with him. I'm saying there's a lot of fucked up dudes out here. It is. So it's on women to change how you mating, how you picking men. You looking for tingles, that ain't gonna pay no bills. You looking for love, that ain't gonna pay no bills. What you girls is looking for is the wrong thing. If you have children, you have to have a man in your life. Because when that cat food went up to $1.25 from $1, a lot of y'all lost 2 or 3 cans of fancy tuna fillet for the fucking month. And it don't matter how much motherfucking Miracle Whip you put in that shit, it's not tuna. It ain't tuna. You don't know what it is. It could be squirrel and dog. You don't know. It's for fucking cats. It's cat food. You trying to get an extra can for Sunday and they done went up to $1.25. Yeah, you mad. But you could have had you a man, but now you too old. You too old. Don't no nigga want you. Don't no nigga want you. What you gonna do for him now? You'd have had 100 dudes up in you by now. What good are you to any man? Really? So, I don't know, ladies, if you want to die alone, but if you don't see this extinction of the black housewife coming, you're blind. Think about how many you know. I asked y'all that in the last video. How many do you know? Black women that sit at home, raise their kids, their husband working, take care of everything. Maybe they ain't off to Paris every year. Maybe they ain't rolling all over the Caribbean. That's a young girl's game. That's a young girl's game. When you get older, you raise your kids. You go through life. And then when you retire, you with somebody. And then y'all can travel and go see the world and do whatever you want to do. Going to see it when you're young, what did that benefit you? What did it benefit you? When that nigga flew you to the Bahamas and came all over your fucking face, what did it benefit you? Because you ain't with him now. You ain't with him now. You too old. He with a younger chick. Better looking than you and everything. This is what you ladies are doing. Becoming pleasure girls. You don't have to. You don't have to. But you got to change your attitude. You got to change how you look at men. You got to change what you're looking for. Because for some reason, you ladies get stuck in thinking that you qualify for things that you don't qualify for. Because you was bad as hell when you was 21. Don't mean you bad as hell when you're 31. You just a good looking 31-year-old. You was bad as hell. Bad as hell mean it ain't getting hardly no better than that. And you definitely didn't get better looking when you got older. You didn't. You didn't. Everything ain't even in the same place. So stop. Fit, feminine, friendly, a lady. When I think of a lady, that's what I think of. Now the fit part, don't get me wrong. You can be 5'4", 187 and be a lady. You just a big ass lady. That's all. You just a big lady. The fit part is about your health and your appearance. So if you go get a BBL, your appearance gives the appearance of a pleasure girl. You're a pleasure girl. You're a straight walking fuck. That's what you are. Everybody see you, want to fuck you. Nobody can respect you. How could they? Because they want to fuck you. They can't respect you. They think about coming on places you ain't even thought about. That's what them BBLs do. Getting fit means losing weight. Quit eating fucking 3, 4, 5 piece fucking Kentucky Fried Chickens for lunch. Try drinking the water for lunch. If you look at women in other races, they keep their weight down. They stay in shape. They eat salads and water for lunch. A salad and water. You bitches want a seafood boil. Or a motherfucking steak. Or a motherfucking big pot of spaghetti. This is what you want for lunch. So come on. It's not just for your appearance, even though that's the main thing for you to attract a male, but it's also for your health. It's also for your health. Nobody wants to be sick when they're older. If you carry weight around your whole life, you're going to be sick when you're older. You're going to have a higher chance of diabetes, higher chance of high blood pressure, higher chance of heart attack, higher chance of all kind of medical problems. All kind of medical problems come from being obese. And 5'4", 187 is obese. I don't care what nobody says. So if black women are going to be the biggest, manliest women around, you're going to be the least married. Think about that. Y'all the biggest on average and the manliest. Because for some reason, being submissive and dependent on a man is something bad to y'all. It's something bad to y'all until y'all realize that the cat is your best friend. That dog is your best friend. You tell that dog your problems and think that dog knows what the fuck you talking about. Dogs can learn 9 to 12 commands, period. 9 to 12. Smart dog learn 12. That's what they average, 9 to 12 commands. So when you say sit, get out my face, and go over there, that's 3 of them gone. And you think he understand your problems? Because you got problems when you're talking to a fucking dog as your best friend or a cat. Let's get real, ladies. That is not what you here on earth for, to be by yourself, looking at the Dollar Tree like a grocery store. For real. Too many of our women are in that situation. 80% of y'all raising kids by yourself, that's a bad situation. We know 2 incomes is better. And I don't care if the more money you make, the less time you're going to spend with your kids. So let's get real about it. You ain't even raising these kids. That's why they turning out the way they turning out. There's stats that are just undeniable. Single mothers make single mothers. Single mothers raise degenerates 3 out of 4 times. Those numbers are just undeniable. So, ladies, the solution is here. You have to change your attitude. You have to want what you need instead of what you want. Because you need a man. You need a man. 2 incomes are always better than 1. Always. And aren't you tired of leading? Ain't you tired of picking every direction that you do? Not having somebody to rely on for that? Nah, maybe some of the guys you picked in the past couldn't do that. Couldn't lead you. But you can learn how to pick a man. We're going to do a video on that. We've done videos on that. Go back to last season. But we'll enhance it more if you feel like that's a problem. You call the show and you tell me that all the men you met in your life ain't shit, and we'll talk about it. There's no sense in it. This is a solution, ladies. Your attitude, your fitness, your submission, your femininity, that's what's needed for you to have a partner that's going to be long term. No heterosexual male wants to be with another male. Now, if you want to date guys that have been locked up in prison getting fucked up their ass, that's on you. I don't think that's heterosexual to me. But if you want a decent man, good father, good provider, good leader. Become a woman. Reflect that as a woman. Become a lady. Let somebody know that not just any Tom, Dick, or Harry can walk up to you because you're a lady and you present yourself as a lady. Not makeup, not long fake eyelashes, not no nails you can't even wipe your ass with. Come on. That's not ladylike. That stuff is for prostitutes and actresses. Maybe on a special occasion every now and then. But if you make it up every day, you lose. You present yourself as a prostitute, as an actress, as a whore. This is how you present yourself. And you will be treated accordingly. Then, when the Dollar Tree go up to $150 when you're a little older, you're going to really be mad. You're going to lose a whole lot of tuna surprise. Whole lot. Come on, ladies. Y'all can do better than this. Here's the solution. Put it to work. See if getting fit, being more feminine, dressing more ladylike. See how that works for you just for 2 weeks. Just for 2 weeks. If it don't change how you're treated in 2 weeks, go back to what you're doing. Is 2 weeks too long? Is that too long for you to try to improve your life? Is it? Don't die alone, ladies.